I didn't realize I'd been evicted until I saw my bed dismantled. Not metaphorically, not emotionally, literally. The mattress was leaned against the hallway wall like a body waiting to be identified. My sheets folded too neatly to mean comfort. My posters already gone. And in the center of my room stood my cousin Aaron, holding my desk chair like it already belonged to him. Nobody had told me anything. For a second, I genuinely thought I'd walked into the wrong house. I stood there with my keys still in my hand, the grocery bag cutting into my fingers, staring at the space where my life used to exist. The walls were bare except for the faint rectangle where my bookshelf had been, dust outlining its absence like a chalk drawing. "Oh," my mother said behind me, too casually. "You're home early." That was the moment I understood something irreversible had already happened. I'm 23 years old. I moved back in with my parents after college because they asked me to. Encouraged me, actually. Said it would help me save money. Said families should support each other. Said it was temporary, flexible, mutual. I paid rent, not market rent, but enough. Paid utilities. I bought groceries. I helped with repairs. I gave my dad rides after his knee surgery. I watched my younger sister when my mom worked late. I did everything that made me feel less like a burden and more like a contributor. I didn't realize I was still considered optional. Aaron is my aunt's son. He's 21. Recently going through a hard time, which in my family is code for everyone else needs to rearrange their lives immediately. He dropped out of college again, got fired from another job. Again, needed space, needed support. Apparently, he also needed my room. Nobody sat me down. Nobody asked. Nobody even warned me. They waited until I was out buying groceries I paid for before converting my space into his landing zone. "You moved my things," I said finally. My mother frowned like I'd said something unreasonable. "We didn't move them. We reorganized." My father, sitting on the couch, didn't look up from the TV. "It just makes more sense," he added. "Aaron needs stability right now." I looked back at my room. His room. Aaron avoided my eyes. That should have been my first clue that he knew exactly what was happening. "Where am I supposed to sleep?" I asked. My mom smiled. That thin, tight smile she uses when she's already decided the conversation is over. "We set you up in the basement." The basement wasn't a room. It was a concrete afterthought. It's a pull-out couch that smelled faintly of mildew. One overhead bulb, no door, no privacy, just a thin wall separating me from the washing machine, and the unspoken understanding that I was no longer considered a permanent fixture upstairs. "It's just temporary," my mom said. "You're young. You adapt better than Aaron." There it was. The rule I'd grown up with, rephrased, but unchanged. "You're the flexible one." That night I lay on the couch staring at the ceiling pipes, listening to Aaron laugh upstairs while watching TV in my bed. My bed. I could hear the springs I knew too well, the rhythm of someone else settling into something that had been mine for years. I felt embarrassed for caring. That was the most dangerous part. The next morning, I tried to talk to them. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I used the language I'd learned from years of therapy I paid for myself. "I feel displaced," I said. I wasn't consulted. "I need to understand why my space was taken without discussion." My father sighed heavily, like I'd asked him to move a mountain. "You're being dramatic." My mother folded her arms. "This isn't about you." That sentence hit harder than anything else. Not "you're wrong," not "we messed up," just "you don't factor in." They explained it like a logistical problem. Aaron needed a room. I already lived here. I could manage. Why was I making this difficult? "You don't have kids," my mom said. "You don't understand sacrifice." I almost laughed. I understood it too well. Over the next few weeks, the shift became undeniable. My mail started piling up unopened on the counter. My groceries disappeared faster than before. Aaron used my shampoo, my towels, my chargers. When I asked him not to, he looked genuinely confused. "I thought we were sharing now." "No, you were taking." But every time I brought it up, I was told to be patient, to be understanding, to remember that Aaron was struggling. "What about me?" I asked once quietly. My mother looked startled. "What about you?" It's when I realized they hadn't thought about that at all. The first time I tried to reclaim something small, everything exploded. It was my desk. I needed it for work. I worked remotely, paid my own bills, contributed to the house, Aaron had dragged it into his room without asking. "I need that back," I said. He shrugged. "I'm using it. It's mine." He rolled his eyes. "Why are you so territorial?" My mother appeared instantly, like she'd been waiting. "Don't start something," she warned me. "I'm not starting anything," I said. "I'm asking for my property." That word property changed the air. "You're acting like this is some kind of transaction," my dad snapped. "This is family." Funny how family only mattered when I was the one giving. They told me I was selfish, that I lacked empathy, that I was making Aaron feel unwelcome. I watched my parents rally around him like a shield, while I stood there feeling 12 years old again, being told to shrink for the good of everyone else. That night I cried in the basement like it was a secret failure. The breaking point didn't come dramatically. It came quietly. A letter from my employer arrived, addressed to me. Official. Important. I'd been waiting for it. I found it opened, on the kitchen counter, next to Aaron's coffee mug. My hands shook as I read it. My personal information, salary details. A promotion I hadn't told anyone about yet. Thought it was for Aaron, my mom said dismissively. It was on the counter. It had my name on it. She waved a hand. "Don't be so sensitive." But Aaron was watching me now, calculating. After that, the requests changed. Could I help Aaron with his resume? Could I cover part of his phone bill just for now? Could I drive him to an interview 3 hours away? Every refusal was remembered. Every boundary was treated like betrayal. They stopped asking how my day was, stopped acknowledging my work, stopped including me in conversations that happened right in front of me. I wasn't family anymore. I was infrastructure. The night everything finally snapped, I came home late. The basement couch was gone. In its place was an air mattress, half deflated, shoved into a corner. My mom stood there, hands on her hips. "Aaron has friends coming over this weekend. He needed more space." I didn't respond. I just stared. "You can sleep upstairs," she added, "on the floor. It's just for a couple nights, that was it." Something inside me went very still. I didn't scream. I didn't argue. I packed. I gathered my clothes, my documents, my laptop, the things that still felt like me. I didn't tell anyone I was leaving. I didn't know them that anymore. As I walked out the door, my dad called after me. "You're overreacting." I turned around for the last time. "No," I said. "I'm finally reacting the right amount." I slept in my car that night. It was the first time in months I felt like I had my own space again. 2 days later, my phone blew up. They wanted to talk, to explain, to smooth things over. Aaron had asked where I went. It's funny how absence creates clarity. I didn't respond, because the truth was simple and devastating. They didn't give my room to my cousin. They gave me away first.